Hello everyone, welcome back to this amazing platform of Infinity Learn by Sri Chaitanya. My name is Kiran Choudhary and I am your biology faculty at Infinity Learn. Students, let me tell you what are we going to do in this class. Here I am going to discuss all the important previously asked questions by NTA in NEET exam, right? So this session is not only be like giving the right answer to the question, rather we will also try to revise all the important concepts and facts on which NTA has already asked question and might ask questions again in your coming NEET 2022. So this session is ultimately important where I will give you the revision of entire biological classification chapter. It is chapter 2 of your 11th class NCERT biology textbook. So entire chapter we will revise with the help of previously asked questions, right? So let us start the class. So see your students, before starting the class, I would love to tell you, do visit to our website infinitylearn.com. Do visit to our website infinitylearn.com and check out the various courses that we offer there. You can use those courses and subscription at straight 40% off by applying the code Kiran40. So do consider applying the code Kiran40 and get a straight 40% off on the various courses and subscription available at infinitylearn.com website. So do consider checking out that. So now let us start the class, students, and before that, please, if you haven't subscribed Infinity Learn YouTube channel till now, it's my request, do subscribe it so that whenever I'm going to come live, you will also be notified, right? And also do not forget to hit the bell icon, right? So do consider subscribing to Infinity Learn YouTube channel if you are new to this. Let us see, students. Now, here what I am doing is, I will not take the questions NTA has asked randomly. Rather, I will start with the same order of the topics that is there in NCERT, right? So according to that, I am going to first discuss questions related to kingdom Monera, right, students? So let us see what are the various questions NTA has asked and the previous NEET exams related to kingdom Monera. So get ready to solve questions and revise the important concepts, and remember, there's a high chance that NTA might ask questions either directly or indirectly from these previously asked questions. So here it goes, my kids, the very first question, and I would really appreciate if you are going to participate as well. So I'm going to wait for the correct answer from your side too. So here it goes, students. This is match the following, and this question NTA has asked in NEET 2019 Odisha paper. So match the column. Anybody? Hello Sunil, I would really appreciate if you will try to solve this question. Anyone? Here you have to match the bacteria from one column to the places or the habitats they are found. So let me help you out in getting that. What are halophiles, my kids? Halophiles are salt-loving bacteria. Halophiles are salt-loving bacteria and hence their habitat will be salty areas. Next, thermoacidophiles. Halophiles, thermoacidophiles, methanogens, all are types of archaebacteria. All are types of archaebacteria. All are types of archaebacteria, right, students? I guess this ink would be more better, right? Yeah. So halophiles are salty areas. Next, thermoacidophiles are found in hot springs where the temperature is somewhat around 80 degrees centigrade and pH is around 2, right? temperature is somewhat around 80 degrees centigrade and pH is around 2. So such high temperature and such acidic habitat, who is found? Thermoacidophile type of archaebacteria. Methanogens are responsible for producing methane gas, and where are they found? In the marshy areas or even in the guts of ruminants, the cattle, right? Next is cyanobacteria. Cyanobacteria are found in aquatic environment, both in marine as well as fresh. So that is the correct math, students, and accordingly A is matched with 4, B is matched with 1, C is matched with 3rd, and D is matched with the 2nd. So first one is the right answer. And I really hope, students, till now you must have understood that we are not here to give the right answer, but we are here to discuss and revise all the important concepts related to the question that NTA has asked. So in this way, if NTA asks this question or even a part of this question, you will be able to answer this, because here we are doing the complete revision of the topic with the help of PYQs. Okay, next question. Get ready for the next question. Which of the following are found in extreme saline condition? Again, students, please note this question was asked in NEET 2017, and what I wanted to say is, right now you saw the question. NTA is asked in 2019 related to halophiles, and again the question has come related to halophiles, the one that are found in extreme saline condition, again halophiles. So what did you note? I want everybody to note that NTA has this habit of repeating questions. So NTA do repeat questions, NTA do repeat history, and this is very good for us who are preparing for NEET exam, right? So hence, with these two questions, I can make you understand that how important the PYQs are for each one of you who are aiming or targeting the coming NEET 2022 exam. So please note, students, with the help of this question, I have proved that NTA has the habit of repeating the previously asked question, may not be directly, but even some part or indirectly the previously asked question. So again, this is one of the example, and many such example you are going to see in this coming session. So please stick to PYQs, do equal or equivalent importance to PYQ what you give to your teachers. If a teacher is important in order to get to NEET 2022, in order to crack NEET 2022, same like that, even the PYQs of all the subjects are equally important, my kids, equally important, right? Because they give you the path on which you should be. So if you are able to solve the PYQs, that means you will definitely be able to crack the questions that will be asked in your NEET 2022 coming NEET exam, right? So coming back to this question is related to archaebacteria, and remember, students, archaebacteria are the oldest living fossil, right? Archaebacteria can survive in the most harshest habitats or condition where the temperature is minus, even where the temperature is beyond 80 degrees centigrade, where the pH is very, like the habitat is quite acidic, pH is around 2, even in marshy areas, even in salty areas, right? So all type of possible harsh condition where other living organisms are not found, but you can find archaebacteria. So which of the following are found in extreme saline condition? Extreme saline condition is also one of the harshest condition where archaebacteria will be found, and such archaebacteria will be called as halophiles. I hope, students, this much is clear to all of you. Now let us see the next question. Which among the following are the smallest living cell? Always remember, students, whenever the question is, and whenever you are reading a question, try to take the hints that the examiner has provided you. So the very first hint in this question is this: smallest living cell. Who is the smallest living cell? Remember, in kingdom Monera somewhere it is mentioned. Next, known without a defining cell wall. So this organism is the smallest and also do not possess a cell wall. Second, they are pathogenic to plants as well as animals and can survive even without oxygen. All these are the characteristics with respect to mycoplasma. So under kingdom Monera, there is discussion about mycoplasma also, and all these important words have been mentioned over there. It was a straight NCERT based question. The answer is mycoplasma, right? Next question. Get ready for the next question. Which of the following components provides sticky character to the bacterial cell? Question was asked in NEET 2017. So who provides that sticky character? Yes students, it is the glycocalyx. It is the glycocalyx that provides sticky nature to the bacterial cell. Next, DNA replication in bacteria occurs in. Kids, this question was asked in NEET 2017 and you should know what was the correct answer. Anybody? Anybody? Give it a try at least. Trying is always the thing that you can do at maths, right? Whatever, you might get it right, well and good. If you do not get it right, I am there to help you. But until and unless you give it a try, nobody can help you, right? So these are the practice sessions. You should take all these sessions quite seriously. Whatever practice you're going to do here, that will reflect in your final coming NEET 2022 score. So do not take these practice sessions lightly. So the answer is prior to fission. And also note students, when it comes to bacteria, who actually helps in DNA replication? Do you remember? Yes, it is the mesosomes. It is the mesosomes. Mesosomes. So what are mesosomes? Mesosomes are the infoldings. Mesosomes are the infoldings of plasma membrane in bacterial cell. So it has several functions. It also helps in respiration and it also helps in DNA replication. So DNA replication in a bacterial cells occurs just prior to the fission, and fission is one of the most preferred mode of reproduction seen in bacteria. Right students? Hello Abhirami. Very warm welcome, and I would really appreciate if you would participate in the session too. So get ready for the next question, Sunil and Abhirami. Next question is, methanogens belongs to, yes, I have several times told you, and please note students, please note this. Happy Christmas to all of you. Next students, please try to understand that with this question, see, NTA has repeatedly asked from kingdom Monera information or questions based on archaebacteria, either directly archaebacteria or on methanogens or on halophiles, right? So archaebacteria is actually a hot topic for your NEET exam. So please give proper attention to all the important facts and concepts related to archaebacteria. Please remember this. So methanogens belongs to archaebacteria. They can live in marshy areas as well as in ruminant or gut of the ruminants, that is the cattle, and responsible for producing the biogas, the methane gas, right? Next question, get ready for the next question. The primitive prokaryotes responsible for the production of biogas from the dung of the ruminants. See, again this is asking about archaebacteria. So note students, NTA has repeatedly asked, almost every year they ask one question related to archaebacteria. In that also methanogens are the hot topic. So from these questions, I have proved how important archaebacteria and methanogens is for your coming NEET 2022. So do realize the importance and do remember and do note that NTA repeats history. So give proper importance to your previously asked questions. So who is responsible for providing the biogas? It is the methanogens. It is a type of archaebacteria. Let us see the next question, my kids. Next question is again archaebacteria, but here there's a comparison between archaebacteria and eubacteria. So how archaebacteria differ from eubacteria? So there is something I want everybody to note over here, students. Please listen this carefully. Archaebacteria is different from eubacteria with respect to cell wall also and with respect to cell membrane also. Listen this very carefully. When it comes to eubacteria, the cell wall of eubacteria is made up of peptidoglycan. You also call it murin. But when it comes to archaebacteria, the cell wall is not made up of peptidoglycan. It is not made up of murin. Rather, it is made up of pseudomurin. It is made up of complex polysaccharides and complex polypeptides. It is not it is not peptidoglycan, right? Next is the membrane. The membrane of archaebacteria is different from the membrane of eubacteria. Membrane of eubacteria is a unit membrane, right? And membrane of archaebacteria is not unit membrane. Membrane of archaebacteria is quite complex and also made up of branched lipid chains, right? So archaebacteria differ from eubacteria in both membrane as well as wall, and in this question only membrane is option. Hence we will go with cell membrane structure. Please remember this point. Is that okay? Is there any doubt till now? Good, Abhirami. I really appreciate your efforts. Good, Sunil. Get ready for the next question now. Which of the following are likely to be present in deep sea water? My kids, deep sea water is a harshest condition where the load is of immense load of water is there. That means immense pressure will be present on the organism that will be lying on the deep sea or on the bed of the sea. So which of the following are likely to be present in deep sea water? What do you think? Which one should be? What do you think? Which one should be? Come on, give it a try at least, my kids. Yes, it should be archaebacteria, because not to forget my kids, archaebacteria are the one that can live in the harshest possible situation or habitat. Harsh as deep sea water. Good, Abhirami. Next question. Pigment containing membranous extension. Membranous extension, plasma membranous extension in some cyanobacteria are. So see my kids, when it comes to cyanobacteria, right, some of the cyanobacteria can do what? Please try to remember. Anybody, I would really appreciate if somebody can give answer to this question. Anybody can give come on, give it a try. Yes, it is chromatophores. So the pigments, the photosynthetic pigments, right? The pigments present in cyanobacteria are actually enclosed in the membranous extension known as chromatophores. So these chromatophores are the extension. So plasma membrane of the cyanobacteria will actually extend and enclose the pigment inside it. And such a structure in which the pigment is enclosed by plasma membrane extension, such a structure is known as chromatophores. Chromatophores. And this question was asked in your NEET 2013. Please remember, students, the questions that NTA has asked from 2013 to 2021 are important for you, because previous to 2013 there wasn't any NEET, there was AIPMT. So please remember, students, previous year questions from 2013 to 2021 are the most important for you, because before that even NCERT has changed, right? So the current or the latest NCERT is following from previous year questions 2013 to 2021. So please stick to this information. The previous year questions beyond this, beyond 2013, are quite irrelevant for your coming NEET 2022 exam, because they are based on such fact and information which is not at all available right now in your NCERT book, which is the syllabus for your NEET exam, coming NEET 2022. I hope you are getting what I am trying to convey, right? So be smart, do a smart study, right? Next question. So these are the important questions, remember, students, that NTA has asked from 2013 to 2020, right? So all these are the important questions. Remember, in the entire history of NEET, NEET started from 2013, I have given you, or I have discussed with you all important questions that NTA has asked from kingdom Monera, and with that you should be able to understand that why again and again from Archaebacteria the question repeatedly came, right. So, repeatedly NTA is asking question from Archaebacteria, and that too from methanogens also. So, Archaebacteria and that also methanogens becomes a hot topic for the coming NEET 2022 exam, right. Now, let us see what are the various questions that NTA has asked from kingdom Protista, right, from kingdom Protista. Let us see the very first question. I really hope the question is visible to all of you. Is it so? Yeah. So, if the question is not visible to you, I would love to read out for you. Which of the following organism, there might be because of reflection you might be not be able to see that. So, I am here reading the question for you. The question is, which of the following organisms are known as chief producers in the ocean? Which of the following organisms are known as chief producers in the ocean? So, see my kids, who is the chief producer? Who is the chief producer? Can anybody tell me? Very simple question. Who is the chief producer? Come on Abhirami, give it a try at least. Come on Sunil. Trying is the maximum thing that you can do in this world as of now. Who is the chief producer in the ocean? So, my kids, the chief producers are diatoms, right? Diatoms are the chief producers and they are member of chrysophytes. They are the member of chrysophytes, right? Diatoms, desmids, remember? These are the two groups that we discussed there. So, diatoms are the, please remember this very important fact, diatoms are the chief producer in the ocean, and this question was asked in NEET 2018, right? Clear? Hello Sandhya, very warm welcome in this class, and I would really appreciate if you will participate too. Here comes the next question, my kids. Here comes the next question. Ciliates differ from other protozoans in, come on, ciliates. Ciliates are what? They are type of protozoans, right? So, ciliates differs from other protozoans in. What is the special thing that ciliates have and other protozoans do not have? The amoeboids, the ciliates, the flagellates, the sporozoans. What do you think? Which one is the character that differs and that ciliates have and other protozoans do not have? Anybody, come on, give a little pressure to your brain and try to give the answer. Yes, students, anybody? Anyone? So, let me tell you students, the correct answer is having two types of nuclei is the specific character of the ciliates. Ciliates, any example? Paramecium. So, ciliate example is paramecium. And paramecium possess two types of nuclei. Paramecium possess two types of nuclei. And see students, one is known as macronucleus and another is known as micronucleus. Macronucleus is responsible for, please note this, responsible for metabolic activities. And when it comes to micronucleus, it is concerned with storing genetic material. My kids, this question was asked in NEET 2018, making it an important question. NEET 2018, they possess two types of nuclei, macro and micro. Macronucleus is concerned with the metabolic activities of a cell in a paramecium, and micronucleus is concerned with storing the genetic material. I hope this question is clear to all of you, and question is important because it was asked in NEET 2018, somewhat recent only, right? Next question. Select the wrong statement. See students, which one of the following is wrong? I want everybody to give it a try at least, and if you are unable to see that, let me read out for you. The first statement is, the walls of diatoms are easily destructible. Is it so? Do you think so? No, not at all. The walls of diatoms are not easily destructible because they contain silica, and my kids, containing silica or possessing silica makes the walls of the diatoms quite indestructible. They are not at all easily destructible, and that is why when these diatoms die, the remains of these cell walls forms the diatomaceous earth, right, that has several economic importance. So it is not at all easily destructible. So we already got the answer to this question because it is saying about the wrong one, but let me read out the next three right also for you because it is a revision session, right? So diatomaceous earth is formed by the cell wall of diatoms. I already explained. Diatoms are the chief producers. See my kids, this question, the information NTA has till now asked twice. So see, NTA might ask any option. In the next coming NEET 2022, you might get any single option as a complete question also. So this is how NTA repeats history, right? So be smart enough to understand how NTA can ask or use the previously asked questions. So already they have asked question on this one. So diatoms are microscopic and float passively on water. That is also true. Next. Chrysophytes, euglenoids, dinoflagellates and slime molds are included. It was asked in NEET 2016, first phase of NEET 2016, and I don't think so students, any question can be simpler than this. Any fact cannot be simpler than this, right? So it is the kingdom Protista. Like this is the most basic question, isn't it? What else or what easiest question you can expect from kingdom Protista, where this just asking about the groups of organism that is included under it. So chrysophytes, euglenoid, dinoflagellates, slime molds are included under kingdom Protista, right? Next question, my kids, get ready for the next question. Why Sandhya is saying fungi? Sandhya, chrysophytes includes diatoms. They includes desmids, euglenoids, euglena, dinoflagellates, goniolics, example, slime molds, all these are what? These are included under kingdom Protista and not fungi. Please beta. Yes, no issues. This is what these practice sessions are for, giving it a try, and if it is wrong, if some concept is wrong, if you're forgetting on some concept, then this is the session where you learn. Right? So do not feel bad. I am there to help you, and the maximum thing that you should do is giving it a try, and until and unless you give it a try, I can't help you, right? So I really appreciate. Thank you for giving the answer. No issues if it is wrong. So from now I can assure you, you will never ever hit this question wrong if it is going to be asked in your NEET 2022 exam. Right, Sandhya? I hope you're getting the point. Give me a thumbs up if you're getting it. Next question. This was asked in NEET 2015, my kids, NEET 2015. In which group of organisms the cell walls form two thin overlapping shells which fit together? So see students, it was done by diatoms. The answer is diatoms. Or in diatoms, the cell walls are like what? The cell walls fits like a soap box. So this is the lower part and this is the upper part, right? Thank you, Sandhya. So this is the lower part and this is the upper part, and this is how, like a soap box, the cell wall of diatoms fit, right? That is how the cell wall of the diatoms fit togetherly, right? So please remember, now you should understand that from kingdom Protista, the hottest topic is diatom. So in chrysophytes also, NTA has repeatedly asked questions on diatoms. So making diatoms one of the important topic from kingdom Protista on which you can expect question in coming NEET 2022 exam. And I have already proved you how many times NTA has repeated questions based on diatoms. And diatoms belongs to which category? They are chrysophytes. They are chrysophytes. Right, my kids? Next question. Here it goes. So these are the important questions that NTA has asked from NEET 2013 to 2020 based on Kingdom Protista. Not to forget, maximum questions were based on diatoms. So please do not forget to revise diatom just before your NEET exam, right? It holds the maximum probability on which questions can be asked. Now the next thing that we need to do is, students, we need to see what are the various questions that NTA has asked from Kingdom Fungi from NEET 2013 to 2020. See my kids. First question. Anybody? I want everybody to give it a try at least. Which of the following statement is incorrect? Give it a try at least, my students. Give it a try at least. Give it a try at least. कोशिश करो. कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती. That's very true. Give it a try, Sandhya, Abhirami, Sunil. I'm waiting for your people to respond. Come on, give it a try. Give it a try at least. Okay, then I am reading it for you then. Which of the following statement is incorrect? Please note this question was asked in NEET 2019. See here, students, yeast have filamentous bodies. Yeast have filamentous bodies with long thread-like hyphae. Do you think so? No, my kids. Yeast is a member of Ascomycetes, and in Ascomycetes, mostly the members included under Ascomycetes are multicellular and rarely some are unicellular, example yeast or Saccharomyces. Right? Yeah. So yeast is what, my kids? Let us revise all the important concepts related to yeast, because this is not just giving question and answer session, this is revision session. We are going to revise all important facts and concepts on which NTA might ask question in the coming NEET 2022. So what is yeast? Yeast is a member of Ascomycetes, and yeast is actually unicellular. So my kids, when some organism like yeast is a unicellular, that means that it cannot possess filamentous body or it cannot have hyphae. So presence of hyphae or filamentous body is a character of multicellular fungi, not the unicellular. So yeast is a unicellular fungi. And hence this one is the wrong option, and that is what asked. So you were supposed to choose the incorrect option. So this one is incorrect, but let us read out the right one also. Morels and truffles are edible delicacies. Very right, both belongs to what? Ascomycetes. Claviceps is a source of many alkaloid and LSD. Very right, please remember this. Claviceps is also a member of Ascomycetes. It is a revision session. Please try to recall. Try to recall. Conidia are produced exogenously and ascospores are produced endogenously. Very right. The entire question was based on Ascomycetes, right? So please remember, my kids, Conidia are the asexual spores. So with the help of Conidia, members of Ascomycetes show asexual reproduction, and these Conidia, if you remember, they are born on the special mycelium known as conidiophores. So remember, students, what are this? This conidia, when it is formed, it is not enclosed in a closed structure. So while these conidia are getting formed or synthesized, these conidia are not enclosed during formation in a closed structure. Hence the formation of conidia is exogenous. And formation of ascospores, my kid, ascospores are actually born or formed inside a closed structure known as ascus. So my kid, ascus is the closed structure in which ascospores are produced. Hence the formation of ascospores, which are actually the sexual spores. These are actually the sexual spores. With the help of ascospores, members of Ascomycetes will do sexual reproduction, and they are produced inside a closed structure known as ascus. Hence, production or synthesis of ascospores is considered endogenous, right? I hope this much is clear to all of you. Hello, Divya. Sure, Divya. Hello, Divya. Yeah, for me, Divya, each one of you matters. So even one student is also precious for me. Okay, I am a teacher. Which match the column 1 with column 2. So see students, very simple question. I want everybody to give it a try. Very simple question. Very simple question. Come on students, give it a try at least. Give it a try at least. What is saprophyte? Saprophyte are the one students that obtain their nutrition from dead and decaying organic matter. So the correct matching for saprophyte should be decomposition of dead organic matter. So saprophytes, like most of the fungi, what they will do? They will take out or release the digestive enzymes in the environment, where these digestive enzymes will convert the complex organic matter into the simpler ones, and then after getting converted this complex food, after getting converted into the simpler organic food, then the fungi will absorb it, right? This is saprotrophic mode of nutrition seen in fungi, where they obtain the nutrition from dead and decaying organic matter. Next, parasite, very important. What do parasites do? Parasite will either live inside or on living organisms. So parasites actually obtain their nutrition at the expense of host's energy. So they will not do any decomposition, they will not do any breakdown. So parasite will not invest its own energy in converting the complex food into the simpler one. They will not at all do that. They will simply obtain the easily absorbable form of food from the host body. So what this parasite will do? They will live on living plants or on animals. What are lichens, students? Lichens is a symbiotic association between algae and fungi. So symbiotic association between algae and fungi, where algae is known as what? Algae is known as phycobiont and fungi is known as mycobiont. And please remember students, the work or the function of fungi is to absorb water and minerals and provide it to algae, and algae will do photosynthesis and give food to not only itself but also to the fungi as well. So this is a symbiotic relationship. Mycorrhiza is again a symbiotic association between fungi and roots of higher plants. Roots of higher plants. Fungi and roots of higher plants is mycorrhiza. I hope this much is clear to all of you, my kids. Thank you, Divya, and thank you all my students for participating in the class. I will really appreciate if you will try your level best to give answers, okay? Only then this session holds meaning for everyone, right? So I think the right answer to this should be A is matched to 2, B is matched to 3, C is matched to 4th, and D is matched to 1. So first one is the right answer. First one is the right answer. This question was asked in NEET 2019. Right, my kids? Let us see the next question. Get ready for the next question. Which of the following is not a prokaryote? Which one? Anybody? Very simple question, my kids. This question was asked in NEET 2018. NEET 2018, very recent. Anyone? Give it a try at least. Anyone? Give it a try at least. Okay, sure. Sorry, Diya. Hello, Swarna, right? If I'm reading it right. Suma. Come on, Suma, Diya, Sandhya, Sunil, try to give right answer to this question. Who is not a prokaryote? My kids, you're doing a mistake. Not a prokaryote. Not a prokaryote, right? That means asking about an eukaryote. So this is what actually happens in your test when you become overexcited. You read the question incorrectly. So it is not asking about prokaryote but asking about eukaryote. asking about eukaryote. Which of the following is not a prokaryote? That means which of the following is eukaryote? Which of the following is eukaryote? Anyone? Which of the following is eukaryote? See here, let me help you. Okay, fine. So see here students, the correct answer is Saccharomyces. Saccharomyces is what students? It's a yeast. It's a Ascomycete, member of Ascomycetes. It is a fungi, and my kids, fungi are what? They are eukaryotic. Fungi are eukaryotic, right? So this is the only one which is not prokaryote. Mycobacterium, Nostoc and Oscillatoria, all these are prokaryotes. What is a prokaryote, my kids? Prokaryotes are the one which do not possess well-defined nucleus. Their DNA is not concentrated, or it is not enclosed by membrane-bound structure. Rather, it is concentrated in a region known as nucleoid, right? Prokaryotes do not possess well-defined membrane-bound cell organelles. I hope this much is clear to all of you. Right? Good. No, this chapter is not at all confusing, Diya. If you follow me on Infinity Learn, I can promise you, you will not get confused ever again on the concepts of biological classification, right? Stay connected, do subscribe and start following me at Infinity Learn, right? Next question. After karyogamy followed by meiosis, spores are produced exogenously. See students, let me make this question simple for you. Let me make this question simple for you, and the question is, after karyogamy followed by meiosis, that means it is talking karyogamy followed by meiosis. This part is what? This part gives you indication that this question is related to sexual reproduction. This question is related to sexual reproduction, because in sexual reproduction of fungi, there is plasmogamy, karyogamy, right? Protoplasm fuses, right? Plasmogamy, karyogamy, meiosis, all these steps are with respect to the sexual reproduction seen in members of fungi. And here it is asking that the spores, which spores? The sexual spores. The sexual spores in which of the following members, are produced exogenously? Any guesses, my kids? Very simple. This actually is seen in members of Basidiomycetes. Basidiomycetes. What happens in Basidiomycetes, students? What happens in Basidiomycetes is the spores, the basidiospores are not enclosed in a closed net structure as they were in members of Ascomycetes. So that ascus-like closed structure is not seen during the formation of sexual spores in the members of Basidiomycetes. So Basidiomycetes are actually produced exogenously without getting enclosed in a closed structure, hence the production of sexual spores, hence the production of basidiospores in the members of Basidiomycetes is considered exogenous in nature. And out of the 4 options, my kids, only one member belongs to Basidiomycetes, and that is Agaricus. Agaricus is a member of Basidiomycetes. Neurospora is a member of Ascomycetes. And my kids, in Ascomycetes, ascospores, the sexual spores are produced endogenously in ascus. I explained you in the previous or previous to previous question. Alternaria is a member of Deuteromycetes. Alternaria is a member of Deuteromycetes, and in members of Deuteromycetes, my kids, sexual reproduction or stage of sexual reproduction is till date not discovered. So the day sexual stage in members of Deuteromycetes will be discovered, they will be shifted accordingly to Basidiomycetes or Ascomycetes. So they do not possess sexual spores. Saccharomyces is a member of Ascomycetes, and again in Ascomycetes, the sexual spores, ascospores, will be produced in a closed structure known as ascus, and hence the production of ascospores or sexual spores is endogenous. Right, my kids? Right? Thank you. So, in Basidiomycetes, the basidiospores, which are actually the sexual spores are produced exogenously on basidium. Right, my kids? I hope the entire discussion on this question might have helped you in revising the entire concepts related to Ascomycetes and Basidiomycetes. So this is a good question that gives you the revision on or brush up on important facts related to Basidiomycetes and Ascomycetes. I hope, students, this one is clear for all of you. I would like to see the comment. Can you play the comment? Thank you, Diya. This is what we aim on this amazing platform of Infinity Learn. We just not aim to give you the right answer, because right answer is readily available in several books in the market. But what we aim here is complete revision of the PYQs. That means I am not only going to provide you the right answer, but I will also tell you why the other options are wrong. And also, with the help of one previous year question, we can actually revise the entire theory on which that particular question is asked. So this PYQ question session is actually a revision session, an effective revision session which is going to prove as one of the stepping stone towards your success in coming NEET 2022 exam. Next question, my kids, get ready. This question was asked in NEET 2016 second phase. Which of the following is wrong for fungi? Tell me, which of the following is wrong for fungi? Pretty simple question. Pretty simple question. Mohit is asking, ma'am, what is meiosis? Oh dear Mohit, meiosis तो हम यहाँ पढ़ ही नहीं रहे, but कोई बात नहीं. Let me help you out on that. Meiosis is a type of division which takes place in diploid cells, where one diploid cell gives rise to 4 haploid cells at the end of meiosis, and it is generally take place to produce haploid spores, right, when it comes to plant. But the point is, I don't know from where you are asking this question. So I really hope this helped you, the answer helped you. If not, do let me in the chat box, because your question, put some limits on your question. Your question has endless answers. Let me know what exactly you want to know. Okay, so which of the following is wrong, right, for fungi? They are eukaryotic. Yes, they are eukaryotic. Next, all fungi possess a purely cellulosic cell wall. Do you think so? No, kids. The members of fungi in fact contain chitin in their cell wall. So it's not purely cellulosic. They possess chitin in their cell wall. They are heterotrophic. Yes, they can be either heterotrophic में they can be either saprophytes हो सकते हैं, या फिर they can be parasites, right, my kids? Either they can obtain their nutrition from dead and decaying organic matter by doing extracellular digestion in the outside environment, or they can live as a parasite on other plants or animals, right? So they are definitely heterotrophic. They are both unicellular and multicellular. Yes, unicellular are fungi, example yeast, member of Ascomycetes. Multicellular, most of the fungi are multicellular. The only wrong option is this one. All fungi are not purely cellulosic. They do not possess purely cellulosic cell wall. The rest all options are correct, students. Okay, next question. Again, the question was asked in NEET 2016 phase 1. Which of the following is wrong? This was pretty simple question. The first option itself is quite simple. Anyone? Pretty simple question. Come on, I want everybody to give it a try. Everybody is going to give it a try. Everybody. Everybody. Yes. Yes, correct. I appreciate everybody. I am still missing. Your name is Nayan or Narayan? I'm still in little dilemma. Please let me know. I have specs and I'm unable to read the chat properly. So I'm really sorry if I'm again pronouncing your name wrong. Please forgive me. But I think it is Narayan, right? If not, please let me know. So yeah, the answer is eubacteria are also called false. No. Eubacteria means true bacteria. Eubacteria means true bacteria. Let us see the other options also. Although we got our answer. Phycomycetes are also called algal fungi. Yes, because of the aquatic habitat. Cyanobacteria are also called blue-green algae. Yes, this is right. That is why they are known as BGA. Golden algae are also called desmids. Yes, and do not forget, my kids, when it comes to golden algae is not a member of algae. It is not a plant. It is chrysophyte. It is a protist, right? So, desmid, although it is known as golden algae, but it does not belong to plant kingdom. It does not belong to plant group. It belongs to kingdom Protista, and in that also chrysophytes, right? Please remember this important information. Okay. I think it is Nayan, right? Is it Nayan? Give me a thumbs up. Is it Nayan? Give me a thumbs up. Thank you everybody for the appreciation, and I would also appreciate you if you will continue participating in this session. Is it Nayan? Give me a thumbs up, Nayan, if your name is Nayan. I need to get my specs corrected, I guess. I need to get my eyes corrected. Checked, I mean. Next question. See here, kids. Next question is again from NEET Phase 1 2016. One of the major component of cell wall of most fungi. Very important. And see, NTA has repeated the history. In NEET 21 2016, they asked question based on the cell wall composition of fungi, and this question, this one, NEET 2016 Phase 2. So, in Phase 1, they were asking directly on cell wall composition of fungi, and on NEET 2016 Phase 2, they are using that particular question as one of the option. So, NTA actually changes the shape of the question, but the concept remains same, and that is what you need to understand, that NTA has the habit of repeating the questions. NTA has the habit of repeating the question. Thank you, Nayan. Next question, my kids. So the answer is obviously most of the fungi will possess chitin in their cell wall. Very important. This, in fact, this information is given twice in your NCERT in the same chapter. Once in that box, you remember, where R.H. Whittaker 5 kingdom classification system is mentioned, and there's a table over there, right, where the comparison of all 5 kingdoms is done, and also in the where kingdom fungi description is given. Next question. The imperfect fungi which are decomposers of the litter and help in mineral recycling belong to. Question was asked in NEET 2015. Come on, give it a try, my kids. Everybody is going to give it a try. Everybody is going to give it a try. Yes, chitin was the right answer, but now the question has changed. The question has changed. Everyone, give it a try at least. The question has changed. What do you think is the right answer now? Yes, Nayan is saying C. Yes, right, Nayan. Fungi imperfect. Yeah, imperfect fungi is the name given to the members of Deuteromycetes. Why? Please listen this very carefully, students. The members like Alternaria, right? So, members included under Deuteromycetes, they do not possess, or till date, scientists are not able to discover the exact mode of sexual reproduction in them, and hence they are kept in a group known as Deuteromycetes. Deuteromycetes are known as fungi imperfect Why they are imperfect fungi? Because in them mode of sexual reproduction is till date not discovered. The day it will be discovered, they will be moved to either Basidiomycetes or Ascomycetes depending on the type of sexual reproduction they are showing and now even known by the scientists, right? So very good, good, keep it up. Next question. This question was asked again in 2015. 2015. Choose the wrong statement. Choose the wrong statement. Come on, give it a try, everybody. Everybody, give it a try. Everybody, give it a try. Everybody, give it a try. Yes, come on, come on. So let me read out for you. Morels and truffles are poisonous mushroom. No, no, my kids, they are edible mushroom. They are delicacies. Truffle and morels are members of Ascomycetes and they are used in food. Like they are quite costly. They are quite costly, and truffles, if I'm not wrong, they are considered black gold in the food industry. It is that costly, right? They are quite edible. And remember, on this question, based on this morels and truffles, NTA has repeated. In the previous question also we discussed this, right? Again, NTA is repeating the history. Yeast is unicellular. Come on, several times NTA has repeated this statement. Yeast is unicellular, useful in fermentation. We all know that. Penicillium is multicellular. Yes, penicillium is a member of Ascomycetes and it is a multicellular fungi and it produces the antibiotic penicillin discovered by Alexander Fleming. Do not forget that. Neurospora, again, Neurospora is also a member of Ascomycetes and it is in fact considered as what? Drosophila of the plant kingdom, because several experiments related to the genetics are done on Neurospora, right? I hope this much is clear to all of you. Is there anyone who is still not clear with this question? Please let me know. The wrong is this one only. Right, my kids? Good. Get ready for the next question. Which of the following matches is correct? Which of the following matches is correct? Come on, tell me. Which of the following matches is correct? Very simple. Let me help you out on this one. It is asking about, it's not always necessary, students, whatever question or information is given in your exam, you know everything. It is always not the case, and do not expect that also. If you are a smart student, you will not even expect that. So in that way, when you are given an MCQ question, in that you have 4 options. That means you have to be smart enough to eliminate the wrong one in order to get the right one. So no matter if you do not have enough information or you do not know each and every term used in the question or in the option, that doesn't mean that you cannot attempt the question. Still you can get the right one. I will tell you how. So let us do this practice here. Mucor, reproduction by conjugation, and Ascomycetes. Let us consider you do not know whether this point is correct or not, but you know mucor is not an Ascomycetes. Mucor is not an Ascomycetes. It is a member of Phycomycetes, right? So simply this option is incorrect. Agaricus is a member of Basidiomycetes. We know that, but Agaricus is not a parasitic fungi. Phytophthora, aseptate mycelium, yes, but it is not a member of Basidiomycetes. Phytophthora is a member of Phycomycetes. Phycomycetes. Next, Alternaria. Alternaria is a member of Deuteromycetes, but sexual reproduction is absent. Yes, right. So this one is the right. So wrong. Oh no, sorry. Right, correct match was asked. So in this question, you were supposed to find out the correct match, and the correct match is the 4th one, where Alternaria, member of Deuteromycetes, and in them sexual reproduction is till date not discovered, hence we can call absent, right? Next, which of the following fungi contains hallucinogens? Which of the following fungi contains hallucinogens? Anyone? Give it a try, my kids. Give it a try. कोशिश करो, come on, give it a try. Yes, so it is Amanita muscaria, member of Bacteriomycetes. It produces hallucinogenic substances, right? It is a poisonous mushroom. Next question, students. I hope you got this answer. Which of the following fungi contains hallucinogens? It is Amanita muscaria. Next. Which of the following is true for fungi? This question was asked in NEET 2013 Karnataka state, right? Which of the following is true for fungi? Very simple question. Give it a try. Very simple question. Give it a try at least. Which is true for fungi? Do they lack a rigid cell wall? No, they do possess a rigid cell wall. They are heterotroph. Yes, they are heterotroph. This one is in fact correct. They are heterotroph. They can be parasitic or they can be saprophytic. Next question, my kids. They lack nuclear membrane. No, members of fungi are eukaryotic. They possess fungi are eukaryotic. So when fungi is eukaryotic, that means they will possess nuclear membrane. They will possess nuclear membrane. Next, my kids, they are phagotrophs. No, what is a phagotroph? Phagotroph is the one that takes the food, ingests the food, and digestion takes place inside the body cavity, like in humans, like in most of the animals. What we do, for example, you are eating chapati, roti, pizza, non-veg, whatever, cooked meat, etc. What you will do is you will take with the help of a spoon or with your hand and put it inside your body cavity, and the digestion will take place inside your body, right? That is what a phagotroph do. But they are not phagotroph, they are saprotroph. That means the digestion of the food is going to take place in the external environment. Fungi, members of fungi will release their enzyme. Enzyme is going to do the decomposition of complex food into the simpler one in the external environment, and then they will absorb the simpler food. So they are not phagotrophs, right? So the correct answer is this one. I hope you must be understanding or must have understood each and every option, right? Next question. Let me know if there is any doubt till now. Which of the following is wrong? Which of the following is a wrong statement? This question was asked in NEET 2018, my kids. This question was asked in NEET 2018. Let me read out for you. Cell wall is present in members of fungi and plantae, right? Cellulosic and composed of chitin, right? Plantae will have cellulosic cell wall, right? Fungi will have cell wall made up of chitin. Mushrooms belongs to Bacteriomycetes. This is also right. Pseudopodia are locomotory and feeding structures for sporozoan. No, it is for amoeboid protozoans. Amoeboid protozoans. So this one is the wrong statement, and this is the right answer for this question. Mitochondria are the powerhouse of the cell in all kingdoms except monerans. Yes, students, because monerans are prokaryotes. Because monerans are prokaryotes, and in prokaryotes, well-defined membrane-bound cell organelles like mitochondria are not present. Kingdom Protista, fungi, plantae, Animalia, all are eukaryotic and hence will have membrane-bound cell organelles like mitochondria. Clear? I hope you must be clear with this question as well. Next, cell wall is absent is. This question was asked in 2015, NEET 2015. Cell wall is absent in, what do you think, which one? Cell wall is absent in mycoplasma, my kids. Nostoc is a member of Monera. Funaria is a member of plant kingdom. Oh, sorry, Monera I wrote. I'm sorry, I need to write this again. Monera, plant kingdom, and fungi. And you know, students, fungi, monerans, members of plant kingdoms all possess cell wall, but only mycoplasma, which is also in your, according to your NCERT, it is given under the title of kingdom Monera, but Nostoc possess a rigid cell wall, but mycoplasma are the exceptions. They do not possess cell wall. Please remember, monerans like Nostoc do possess rigid cell wall, but mycoplasma do not possess. Please remember. Next question. True nucleus is absent in, my kids, where do you think true nucleus can be absent? True nucleus can be absent in prokaryotes, right? I have already given you the hint. I expect you to give answer. This was given in 2015, although the exam got cancelled, but question is question. Question is a question, right, my kids? Why Mohit is deleting the options again and again, right? Mohit, any problem? Any doubt? Let me know the right answer to this question, Mohit, Nayan, Diya. Where are you guys? Come on, try to attempt this question. Try to attempt this question. Anyone? Come on, give it a try. At least I've given you the hint also. The true nucleus is absent in prokaryote, and out of this only Animalia, which is a member of Monera, is a prokaryote, and it will not possess a true nucleus, right? It will not possess a true nucleus. Wait a minute, Nayan is saying B. Dear Nayan, Volvox is a member of plant kingdom. It is a green algae. They will possess. They are green algae, they all are eukaryote. They will possess nucleus, true nucleus. Wuchereria and this is a member of animal kingdom. Mucor is a member of fungi. So all option A, B and D, all are eukaryotes. They will possess. All are eukaryotes. They all are going to possess true nucleus. Only member of Monera, which is a prokaryote, their true nucleus will be absent. Hello Ankita, welcome to this session. Pick the wrong statement. Some fungi are edible. Yes, nuclear membrane is present in Monera. Do you think nuclear membrane is present in Monera? See students, again and again NTA is repeating the history. Right now they have asked, they gave the organism name and was asking where the nuclear membrane is absent. And now again they have used the question, right? So please remember how and on what fact NTA is repeatedly asking question. 2015, NEET 2015. So nuclear membrane is present in Monera is wrong. Monera contains prokaryotes, and in prokaryotes nuclear membrane is absent. Cell wall is absent in Animalia, that is right. Protists have photosynthesis and heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Yes, the obvious example is Euglena. If there is presence of light, there will be photosynthesis, photosynthetic. If there will be absence of light, what they will do? If there is absence of light, they will turn heterotrophic, right? So the wrong statement is this one. Nuclear membrane is not present in kingdom Monera, members of kingdom Monera. Next question. Which of the following living organism completely lacks a cell wall? Completely lacks a cell wall. Again the question, see students, this is asked in 2015, and see the question, cell wall is absent in Animalia. On this fact that question is asked in 2015. So NTA in 2017 asked question like this, and again on the same concept in the next year NTA has asked questions. So see how it is repeating the concepts, or how it is repeating the question based on the same concept. So again my kids, which of the following will completely lack a cell wall? A member of animal kingdom. So sea fan. Sea fan is a member of animal kingdom, and members of animal kingdom lack a cell wall. Cyanobacteria is a member of Monera and it possesses rigid cell wall. Saccharomyces is a member of fungi. It possesses a rigid cell wall possessing chitin. BGA is a blue-green algae. It is a cyanobacteria and it also possesses rigid cell wall. Right my kids? I hope there is no doubt till now. If there is any doubt, I would love to address them. Please let me know in the chat box. Hello Kitty. Thank you Ankita. Next question. Yeah, so see my kids, we have come to the end of this kingdom fungi, and also I discussed about kingdom Animalia and kingdom Plantae. So till now we have seen all the important previously asked questions by NTA from 2013 to 2020, where we saw what are the important facts and concepts on which NTA has repeatedly asked questions from kingdom fungi, Plantae and Animalia. And here comes the last part of this class, where we will see the important questions that NTA has asked from the section virus, viroid, prions and lichens. So see students, please remember these organisms did not found any place in the 5 kingdom classification of R.H. Whitaker, but they are important. I am pretty fine. Thank you everyone. Happy Christmas. Next thing, question. So come back to the question first. Come back to the question. We have already discussed several questions and few more there in the list, and then we will be done with all the PYQs from biological classification. Which of the following is correct about viroids? Which of the following is correct about viroids? See students, difference between virus and viroid should be clear. When it comes to virus, the genetic material can be made up of either RNA or DNA. They can be double stranded or single stranded DNA or RNA, the genetic material of virus, right? And the genetic material of virus is enclosed in a protein structure known as capsid, which is made whose monomeric unit is capsomere, right? So this is all about virus that I wanted you to know. Now this question is about viroids. So what are viroids and which of the following is correct about viroids? Give it a try please. So Kitty is saying B, right Kitty? Viroids are free RNA particles and they are not enclosed by any protein coat. Remember, in viruses the genetic material is enclosed by a protein coat, but when it comes to viroids, they are free RNA particles and these RNA particles are not enclosed by any proteinaceous structure. So the right answer correct about viroids is they have free RNA. They have free RNA without protein coat, and this was asked very recently in NEET 2020. Excellent. Nayan, please remember this concept from now, okay? And I'm pretty sure you will not make this mistake ever again in the future. Next question. Mad cow disease in cattle is caused by an organism. Mad cow disease is a neurological disorder, students. It is a neurological disorder, neurodegenerative disease where neurons get degenerated. Can you tell me which one is the one? Which of the following organism is responsible for causing mad cow disease? It was asked in Odisha NEET 2019. Come on kids, give it a try. Thank you Ankita. Thank you Sandhya. So the answer is prions. My kids, prions are the one which cause mad cow disease in cattle, and these prions are nothing but abnormally folded proteins. Prions are abnormally folded proteins, and a similar analog to this is caused in humans known as CR-Jacob disease. Again, a neurological disorder caused by prions in humans, right? So students, with this abnormally folded protein 2019. So what I want you to understand over here is, let me take another question also and then I will give you the revision. Which of the following statement is incorrect? 2019, in a 2019 paper. Previous one was Odisha 2019, right? Odisha 2019, this is the 2019 NEET paper. Tell me students, which of the following statement is incorrect? Anyone? Give it a try. Prions consists of abnormally folded protein. This is right. Viroids lack a protein coat. This is also right. Viruses are obligate parasite. This is right, because when viruses are not present in the parasite body, they do not show any living character. They exist as inert crystalline structure. So they are obligate parasites. Infective constituent in virus is the protein coat. This one is the incorrect, my kids. Why? Because in viruses, the infect constituent is the genetic material. It is the genetic material. It is not the protein coat. It can be either DNA or RNA. Alright, either DNA or RNA, but it is not, surely not the protein coat. Right? This, I hope this much is clear to all of you. Next question. Viroids differ from viruses. Viroids differ from viruses. Question asked in NEET 2017. Try to give this answer. Try to give this answer. Thank you, everybody. Try to give this answer. Come on. I think this is the second last question of this class. Come on, keep the josh high. Keep the energy high. Give it a try to this question. Viroids differ from viruses in having. So viroids are free RNA particles without protein coat. So DNA, this option is wrong. RNA molecules with protein coat, wrong. RNA molecules without protein coat, yes. Very right, Kitty. Very right, Mohit. Correct. Correct. Good. Excellent. Everybody. Sandhya, Mohit. Thank you, guys. Next question. Which of the following statement is wrong for viroids? They are infectious. They cause infections. Yes. Their RNA is of high molecular weight. They lack a protein coat. Yes. They are smaller than viruses. Yes. But the wrong statement is this. The RNA is not higher but lower. So my kids, the RNA present in viroids is actually of lower molecular weight, not of higher. Please note this important fact. Please note this important fact. Their RNA is of lower molecular weight. Who's of viroids? Next question. Select the wrong statement. Everybody, this question was asked in 2015. This question was asked in 2015 and I want everybody to give it a try. Come on, give it a try. What do you think? What do you think is the right answer, Mohit? Mohit is saying B. Are you sure, Mohit? Select the wrong statement. The term contagium vivum fluidum was coined by B. That's right. Mosaic disease and tobacco and AIDS is in human being are caused by viruses. That is also right. The viroids were discovered by D.J. Walowski. No, kids. The viroids were discovered by T.O. Dainier. Right? So please note, students, this is the wrong statement. Viroids were not discovered by Walowski. Right? Stanley showed the virus could be crystallized. That is right. So this one is the wrong statement. Who did? T.O. Dainier did. Right? Important history-based question from virus. Which of the following show coiled RNA stand with capsomere? This is in fact, students, the virus image that is even given in your NCERT. This is tobacco mosaic virus asked in 2014, right? It has spiral DNA, a spiral content RNA, and here there are several capsomeres, right? So this is what an image of tobacco mosaic viruses. So in tobacco mosaic virus, in fact, this image is also given in NCERT and it shows coiled RNA stand with several capsomeres, right, kids? Yeah. Viruses have, this is the last question of this class. I want everybody to give it a try. This is the last question of this class and I want everybody to give it a try. Everybody give it a try. This is the last question of this class. Viruses have. This question was asked in 2014. NEET 2014. Give it a try. Give it a try, my kids. Yeah. Viruses have what? Viruses have prokaryotic nucleus? No. Single chromosome, both DNA, RNA. Simple, students. Viruses possess DNA enclosed in a protein coat. So this, although these options are not exactly correct, right? But this question was as it is asked in NEET 2014. So we need to provide the most appropriate answer. So although that is true that viruses can either possess DNA or RNA, obviously not both. Please listen this very carefully. The genetic material in viruses can be either DNA or RNA, but that genetic material will definitely be enclosed by a protein coat known as capsid. But according to this question, the most appropriate right answer is the first one, DNA enclosed in a protein coat, right? Any doubt? Any doubt? Viruses never contain both DNA and RNA. Any doubt, my kids? We have come to the end of this session. Right, so let me give you a brief recap related to the virus, viroids, lichens and prions, my kids, where I told you virus will going to possess either DNA or RNA, and the genetic material will be enclosed by a protein coat known as capsid. Viroids are free RNA particles without protein coats. Right, and then comes to prions. They are abnormally folded proteins, right, causing mad cow disease in cattle, and human analog is CR Jacob disease, right, my kids? Yeah, and what are lichens? Lichens is actually a symbiotic association between fungi and algae, and do not forget lichens are very good pollution indicator. They are not found in an habitat where the environment or the atmosphere is enriched with pollution, especially the sulfur oxides, right? So lichens are very good pollution indicator, and lichens is a association symbiotic or lichens is a symbiotic association between algae and fungi. I have already done the discussion. So that's all from this class, students. Thank you very, very much for joining this class, and also thank you very much for participating in the session as well. Here we are to the end, and let me tell you, in this class, after attending this entire class, you must have understood few points that how NTA repeats history, and on the same fact repeatedly every year ask questions. So do give importance, equal importance to your PYQs, the same that you give to your teacher. They are your path setter. They help you in knowing whether you are on right track or not. So if you were able to understand, and if you were able to crack these previous year questions based on biological classification, that means yes, your biological classification is ready. You will definitely be able to hit the questions correctly in the coming NEET 2022 based on the biological classification chapter. Thank you very much. So kids, if you haven't subscribed to Infinity Learn YouTube channel till now, do consider subscribing it, and do not forget to hit the like button, and do not forget to hit the bell icon as well. So whenever in the future I'm going to come live, you will be notified every time and won't miss any single important session in the future. Thank you very much. This is all from this class. Thank you.